Hello, welcome to my channel, Sam 777. My name is Sam.
I'll be working with a very important function, which is the sum function. Let's say I want to do the total sale, I want to do the sum for the total sale column. This is the total sale column, okay? And I want to do the total sum for the total sale column. So, using the sum function, we have two methods. The first method is I'll be highlighting the bottom cell below the total sale column, and then I'll be going to Home tab, and then pressing the sum icon. And here it's highlighting me the range of the cells that to be summed. It's from the I3 to I53. I53, yep. So I'll press enter, and then the sum is done. This is regarding the method 1. Let's say I want to use the sum function by writing the sum function for the total sale. I'll be writing equal sum, and then I'll double press on the sum, and then I'll be highlighting the column for the sale, total sale, control shift down, and the column has been highlighted, and then I'll be closing the parentheses and hitting enter, and I'll be getting the total sum for the total sale column. Now I'll be working with the SumIf function, which has only the number criteria. Let's say I want to sum up the units sold. Okay, this is the column of the units sold, for the units sold which are equal to 10,000. Here we have only one criteria, which is the number criteria. Okay, so I'll be writing sum if, double click on SumIf. I'll be writing the range and then the criteria. Regarding the range, this is the range because this is the number range, so I'll be pressing Ctrl Shift down to select the range. Okay, then I'll put a comma, then I'll put a quote, and since we want to sum all the units sold which is equal to 10,000, I'll be writing down equal 10,000. So equal 10 equal 10,000, and I'll be closing the quote, then the parentheses, and as you can see here, sum of the units sold equal to 10,000. It's the same if I want to do, okay, for the sum of the units sold greater than 10,000. Okay, just I'll be double clicking the field, and here I'll be changing, instead of in the formula, instead of equal to 10,000, I'll be putting greater than 10,000. Okay, and I'll be having the answer. And regarding this less than 10,000, I'll go to the formula, and then I'll be replacing the equal with the less than 10,000, and enter. And here we are, we have all the answers. That we want. Now I want to do an example of SumIf for one name criteria, okay, depending on one name criteria. Let's say I want to do the sum of Twix chocolate bars sold, and I want to do the sum of Mars chocolate bars sold, and also the sum of Oreos chocolate bars sold. So here we have the products, and here we have the units sold. In order to do so, I'll be using the SumIf. I'll be writing down SumIf, and then I'll open the parentheses. He'll be asking me for the range, okay, the range from which I'll be selecting the names. So I'll be pressing Ctrl Shift down, and the list has been selected. And then he'll be asking me the criteria. This is the criteria. What's the criteria? Since I want, I'll open the quotes in the first place, and then I'll write down Twix, since I want to sum up the Twix bars, and then I'll close the quote, then the comma. Thirdly, he will be asking me the sum range, from where I'll be selecting the numbers from the unit sold from this column. So I'll press Ctrl Shift down, okay, and then I'll close the parentheses, enter. As you can see, I have the result. In order to do so for Mars and Oreo, only I have just to drag down on the bottom of the corner of the cell, and I'll be having the result. But in order to do for the Mars and the formula here, I'll be changing the Twix to Mars. So I'll be writing Mars, enter, and I have a result. And regarding the Oreo, then I'll be going to the formula bar and then change it to Oreo, enter, and as you can see, I have here 3 results, and the job is done. Now I'll be using the function SumIfs. The function SumIfs, actually, it's the same somehow like the SumIf, but instead of having one criteria, like a name criteria or a number criteria, it has many criterias. Okay, let's say now I want to use the SumIf, and I want to do the sum of Twix chocolate bars sold greater than 5,000 units. Okay, and I'll be selecting data from here. So in order to do so, I'll be writing over here equal SumIfs. Okay, double click on it. So now he'll be asking me the sum range from where I'll be getting the numbers from. Okay, this sum range is going to be from here. So I'll be pressing Ctrl Shift down to select the range. And now, after selecting the sum range, I'll be selecting the criteria range 1. The criteria range 1, it's going to be from the product column. I'll be selecting the criteria range 1, and this is the criteria range 1, and then I'll put the comma, then I'll put the criteria 1. I want to do the Twix as a criteria 1, so I'll put double quotes, Twix, then I'll close the quotes. Now, after I finish the criteria 1, I'll be jumping into the criteria range 2. Let's say I want to be the criteria range 2 greater than 5,000. So the criteria range 2 is going to be also from this list. Right, Ctrl Shift down. I've selected the list, and after doing the criteria range 2, I'll be selecting. I'll put the comma, and I have to select the criteria 2, which is put the quotes greater than 5,000, close the quotes, close the parentheses, the job is done.
Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a like. This will help me to do more videos.